To all my good brothers and sisters of the feather. No, it's been a while. Been away for about a little. Well, I haven't been here since last month. Been very busy. Had technical difficulties with the laptop. Laptop was shut down. Got to upgrade, get a new one. But I'm very busy, so I'm only gonna take about 15 minutes here. Hopefully, our good brother, Big Aboriginal Power, will be going live soon. Um, I know the young phenom took a break for a couple days, so hopefully he'll be back. A good brother, Supreme Chief Holiday, has been very busy making things happen and getting things together. So I'm just sitting here to share a little bit of light on what's to come with some information about the linguistics about here in America. The reason why I still say it sometimes, but the reason why I do not say Halito, Oseo, and other things, and the reason why I do not agree with many of the linguistic information that a lot of good brothers and sisters of the feather put out, and those who oppose the Aboriginal movement. Here's an example. So you can't find anything like this. This is why I point everybody to the Seneca language. No, it's not called Seneca. And even the language, even the names that they give for the original name, they're really not the names. People, as a people, we named ourselves. I have some records where damn near what is it, four different women in my genealogical background, all their first names is Hester. So when it comes to these names like Ani Luia, Tessalagi, these names, uh, even Ojibwe and Iroquois, or I mean, just name them. All these names, and even when you try and give the regular, or what we call, oh no, this is talk to your grandparents if any of them are alive, and you can get it, you know. But my focus really is to secure 70 generations. My focus is for the future, but I felt that it was a must that we express this, because there's a couple of words, and I'm going to show this one word before I get off here. First, I want to start off with Sarugueta, right? So when you have Sado Gueta, these are the expressions of a greeting, like "How are you?" "Oh, I am fine." These are like regular greetings. Excuse me. Grand Rising. I have it here on the screen. Deyago Naigowe Heguat. See? So there's nothing wrong with saying Grand Rising, but we have a challenge being put upon us, which is genealogy, and people are trying to talk about spit and some blood and some spit. What about the Crips in the spit? No, I'm just joking, y'all. So it's ridiculous. The other one is, well, what's your spiritual system? What's your God? And what's these things that can prove that you guys have a connection to this? If when you dig into the Cherokee language, These languages were put together by white folks. But if you look into the Washita tribe or Oashita tribe, the ones that aren't too Arabized, you'll get a sense of how we really pronounce. The only other language, I gotta say it again, is from this language I'm sharing right here. So lift the people's minds. Deyago, Naigoe, Heguat. So here to share that. Let me share a couple more, man, before I get up out of here. Let me see. Good example here, Cherokee, right? It's not Aninuia, it's not Tessalagi. You can say oh yada gaya, but that's not what people call themselves. See, we had ancestors that went into the earth during great earthquakes and great catastrophic events happening. And we had railroads inside of the earth. We were riding around all over the place. When I explain this information, that we didn't ride to the West Coast on horse and buggy. Right here, the Delaware Indian. You can see right here, Shagane Ga. Hadai Shaganega. Delaware Indians. Watch how quick this takes, y'all. If you look in the etymology of the word hood, to cover one's head, you'll find German. But really, if you look into the Seneca language, you'll find that it's Hoda. Right here, you see hill. The key importance of this is when you're dealing with mounds. Mountains. As I said, there are no mountains on flat earth. You got Onodade, Jonodade, Onodago Ha, or Onodago Hu. You got on top of the hill, on top of the mound. Okay, we're talking about mounds when they say hill. So it's like when people try and question us on the language, there is actually a language that was put together, and it's actually our people who held these words that still kept these words in circulation. I so happen to have a grandmother who also kept these words in circulation. Unfortunately, mainly the people that are in control are a bunch of damn $5 Indians. So if you live in Ohio, Cleveland area, you have right here, Gayaha Gaya, Gehu. You have Gayaha Gehu. And here you have when you say, "Hey, what's cracking? What's up, man?" Gwehu. The people who are over there, the $5 Indians, they don't they don't, and to my knowledge, cannot fix their tongue to pronounce these original words. They can't. So you have hey, Gway, hey boo, what's cracking? Know what I mean? You got hi friend, hi shihu. Another important one. I'm gonna come across a couple important ones before I cut out here. A lot of us are familiar with these peace treaties and treaties of peace, and they call it the Hiawatha, right? The sunflower, the deer's tongue, literally the creator's flower. And that Shogwaye, Yahweh, huh? Right. Shogwaye, no, Kada Ohu, Aweo. I'm not pronouncing all this exactly how it's pronounced. I'm saving that for when I go in next week. But we have Hiawatha right here. And the proper way to say Hiawatha is Hayo Weta. Right? And we have creator. Now you'll see that in this language, when people are Hebrew, and they try and come in and cause confusion and stuff because they're rocking with um Europeans who are portraying to be us or like as if they can speak for us. You will find that J or Unyawe, these are like ways of saying good morning or creator. And you see again Shogwaje no Kada Ohu. Hoye J, Hoje no Kada Ohu. Swaje no Kada Ohu. These all pertaining to a creator, the creator, our creator. Created the body. Fashion, literally, he has fashioned the body. This is showing and proving that what we call this crappy these Bibles, that damn nonsense, they have taken from us in our language and put this nonsense together recently. So I mean, if anybody talking that Hebrew stuff and you're not using Berber and you're not using this, you're using Elijah ben Yehuda. So that means all your Torah, your Talmud, and your Quran, and the so-called translations and the concordances and all that Greek Latin nonsense. This stuff is you can't date this stuff back before 267 years. Period. So here again you see Deer's Tongue, just going over the same stuff. Star ports. If y'all know anything about star ports and the Tartar cover up where they basically, they try and usurp our history and slap Tartar on it. Yeah, man, look like old girl from Indiana. You see here star, dandelion, sunflower, which goes back into the creator's flower. That's Ojai Hasol Da or Gajai Hasol Da Sho. And again, here we see dandelion. Okay, Darien, New York. Anybody been to that area? It's called the Turkey Place. My father would say the Jive Turkey Place. Oh, so yeah. And there, here we see corn. I'm not going over everything, y'all. You know what I'm saying? I gotta have to save this stuff for next week. um, but we see here corn. You're gonna see corn everywhere. I'm gonna have a field day next week going over this stuff. Cornbread, anything with corn tortillas, hell, uh, endless amount of different things. You know, definitely gonna have a field day going over with this. Most of the corn, if you see yellow corn in the store, most of us eat this yellow corn, man. This stuff is a hybrid. Corn cob tea, ononyaki. All right. Calico. We had somebody go on to what's his name? To Harka Bay. And Calico basically said all the Indians are Moors and he had a whole bunch of nonsense. Oh man, what's our good sister's name, man? She gonna beat me up. Man, I cannot think of the honorable woman, Sister Soul. Yeah, I'm forgetting the last part of her name. Sister Soul beat that brother up. Had that brother on his knees, begging, please get her off of the live stream. So we see Calico corn, Flint corn, Hominy corn, Zaya maize, Indorata, and I'll be Hehu go Wahoo. Right? Calico spotted, spackled, Calico for summon, come after. He calls for me. When you call on somebody, hey Agi, knows, knows. Right. Little Valley, New York. You look at this name, y'all. Nigga hada say ahu. You know what I mean? Like, hey, nigga how to say ahu. See how simple that rolls off the tongue when you angelicize it by the way we speak. Um, And the way we talk today, it's an angelicized version. When we talk about this language is bastardized or whatever, no, these words are from us. They're from here. We have just pronounced these words the way they want us to pronounce them. When I lived in Arkansas, most of our good brothers and sisters of the feather down there still pronounce it with the original tongue. And people make fun of it, oh, got that southern accent, speak funny. But when I went there, they said, I speak funny. So we had Sonetta trying to take shots at us because that's the little guy. You know what I'm saying? That's the little way. That's Sa, a little way. He's a little good. He's a little guy. So we see here a little water medicine keeper. And then right below that, we have little water medicine. Nigga, nigga, ahu. And we see further on into the medicines. So you know that we are the ones we're the masters of the herbs, masters of taking care of our health, not going to a hospital. You know what I'm saying? You go to a hospital when you get shot, stabbed, car accident, unconscious. That's what you go to the hospital or doctor for. Until we can take care of our own selves in that matter. That's why we go there. If you feel sick, dizzy, or anything like that, we have some people, man, they cough a couple of times and they go straight to the doctor. Don't do that. All right, man. Just going over a couple of these things, y'all. I gotta get. I'm gonna flash these across the screen, just so everyone can see these things before go over these things. You think amen came from over there? Nah. Hell no, I didn't. See, Catarugas? People be like, oh no, you really pronounce it this way. Nah, I don't want to hear that. I want to hear that, man. It's Ga, Novo, yeah. Gehu. I'm going to have to deal with that word gay, too. I'm going to have to deal with that. It's time that we take it back from them damn alphabet letter weirdos. All right, and here we go with Iroquois. Before I go, this will be the one I bounce out with. So we see here Irving, New York, Jogel Dezae, right? Grass in it. This is letting you know that these names. See how it says literally? Man, we didn't call these areas these names, but these are the names that when the Slavs came over here and the agents for the Slavs, and they pointed to something. This is what we said. You know, that's what we call that. That doesn't mean that's what the land is called. That's what the whole state, county, city is called. But these are descriptive terms for specific things. And the reason why I tell everyone, y'all, you need to get the Seneca dictionary because they're not going to play games. You get the Cherokee dictionary, you know what I'm saying? They're playing with you. You try and get these, what's the other one? Choctaw dictionary, they're playing with you. That's why I always point everybody to these dictionaries, the dictionary, Seneca dictionary. And when you go through the other languages, try and find them, match these words and see what exactly was going on with these words. You know, so Iroquois, right? People will lie and say that it comes from the name Hurrah. No, it does not. First of all, they didn't call it Iroquois. Some say Iroquois, but it's really Iroquois. O-I-S at the end is a French pronunciation of Y, but really, it's way. O-way. You know what I'm saying? I'll go over that next week. So, ho die no a so or show ni who. When you listen to those $5 pale face, $3 pieces of shit, they just say how dane shane, how dane shane. They can't pronounce these words. These are not their words. Okay? All right. Let me flash a couple more, man, for y'all, man. You know what I mean? Here we go with that Seneca crap. Ono Dawaga, Gaweno, It's like I said, anybody say Underground Railroad? Tonawanda. I know some sisters named Wanda. I know some sisters named Juanisha. But how do they pronounce it? Ahoni Heshara Techar. It's not how you say that shit. It is Waonisha de Hada. And I don't want you saying it like that because the jig is up. Peace, y'all, man. Thank y'all for coming up in here, man. Hopefully we got some old brothers, sisters of the feather going in today. So this is just a snippet. I did a slideshow presentation on this a while ago. I'll put it up again. We went over that the Seneca language is the only language in America that we can show and prove that's connected to us. You know what I'm saying? And I'm talking about Central and South America. They needed us in order to put those language together over there, and that's a story within itself. Not my focus. Saving that for the good brothers and sisters of the feather who focus on those languages. I'm focusing on this language because this is the language connected to dealing with those who came in and took over. And we'll be going over that, how they snatched these words off our language from our people, angelicized the pronunciation, bastardized the etymology, making you think that these words come from somewhere else. They slap German in front of it, they slap Latin in front of it, they slap French in front of it, but they're really from here. Again, Grand Rising. Deyago Nai Goe Hagwat, and that's lift up people's mind. All right, let me get back to work, y'all. Peace.